I am back at Broadacres for the second time. Last time I came with Caesar, we left around 10, and this time I've arrived at 10. And the parking looks pretty promising, a little bit more than what it was last week, and the more people find out and feel comfortable coming back, it's gonna start getting busier. This is the north side parking area. The bigger section is on the south side. I'll put the address here if you don't know already, or look it up on Yelp how to get here. Admission is $2 buckaroonies. Veterans, show your veterans ID card at the gate and get in free, just like I do. I'm looking for things to resell online and take to my vintage booth. We're gonna visit quite a bit of vendors and also show you throughout the video how much empty slots there are where vendors used to occupy. I'm starting to get back into apparel, but I'm not skipping out on glass and vintage items for home decor. I didn't find anything at the first place, and I'm starting to notice something the more I'm getting into Broadacres, how slots are starting to empty out, or people would be there all the time. These are hot spots and high traffic areas, so it tells me something and gets me a little worried for the vendors. This is one of my favorite areas to go through. Mercedes wasn't there yet. She is my favorite vendor. This vendor right here wasn't there the last time I came, so I'm glad to see her. And I should have stopped by. She does have tons of apparel, but something caught my eye over here next to John, one of the sellers that I often show you in my videos. These are hokas. They are women's. They are in really good condition. Let's see how much he wants for them. How much are your shoes? 25? $25 for these women Hoka shoes. They're really good condition. They sell anywhere from $30 to $40. If you have the box, it can make a difference and get you up to around $50. Oh.
Plenty of water?
How much for the head?
$10, Johnny. I've been asking 15. And the wife ended up in the hospital. I had to, she woke up about 12:30 and she got her a sip of water and choked on it. And
I literally just gave one of these glass head figurines over to Mikey Bags of Money for his wife's super court. We ended up swapping on some things and made a trade. And then I come across this one. What I didn't realize is how big it was. Stick around to the end, see what all we go through, who we meet, and see what other valuable items we come across.
there you go.
I'm a sucker for vintage and antiques. I really like this little dish by Napoleon. It goes for around $10. Had some flaking chips on the inside, and this Prusa piece, also marked, would make date a lot easier. Had some wear. It goes for around $10 to $15. So far we found one thing, but we're gonna find a lot more things to come. Oh yeah? Here in the flea market?
Yeah, she just started here today for the first day.
What booth is she at?
She's over the next one.
Okay.
She's like second one in. I think it's 1510.
1510?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
I'll check it out. He noticed I was recording and asked about streaming. Then he said, go by our place. We just opened up a spot. So we'll check it out. Bleecker. Oh, it looked like, yeah, Polo Ralph Lauren Bleecker. I'm gonna say these are probably like 20, 25 bucks. We got more Hokas. $5? Got a tear right there from the toenail. I was just here last week and bought some Hoka shoes from here and some Robert Grahams for $3 a piece. That's good for it. It's hot, huh? He's all there. I try to get here as early as possible because it gets really hot. The two vendors that I just passed by, they look like they're sweating their butt cheeks off, and I don't want to feel the way they look. So I am going to be going through here pretty smoothly. Usually I like to take my time, but that'll change and will happen when it starts to cool down. Oh, that's a pretty bracelet. Ooh, that is hot. That's the thing about metals and the heat. It gets really hot. It has like a red tint to it. Ooh.
That's very good one. Beautiful piece, I tell you.
But it's hot. Touch it. It's hot because of the sun.
Yeah, but it's beautiful piece.
It is beautiful piece.
I'm gonna put away here.
How are you doing? Good?
Oh, I'm okay.
Ooh, look at this frog right here. I like that. Has a signature on the bottom. Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, I have a lot of Flock, baby flock, whatever.
Yeah, I like them. This one's cute.
Yeah.
That's like a little.
I sell $1 each.
$1 each?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna buy some. May, right?
Yeah,
May's your name?
You can buy all of them.
All of them?
You-
I gotta like them. They gotta match me. But that is a amazing offer.
Yeah, yeah. If you buy all of them, I give you everything, all flock, not the elephant, all flock here for $10, more than 10.
I can't get all of them.
Okay, buy some, whatever you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a few.
Okay.
But thank you so much. If I change my mind, I'll take that offer. And if it changes, then I gotta suck it up. I like this. So cool.
I just put the thing over here.
Oh, this is a set.
Yeah,
check
this is
that out.
frog over here. So pretty cute, you know that?
Yeah, they are
So
cute.
cute.
Oh.
And you don't see often the frog like that.
All right, this isn't hot.
Yeah, this is the, I don't know what it is, but
It's pretty.
yeah, it is. I'm talking about how the way.
It's just glitter.
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's pretty.
It is pretty.
And I sell cheap too.
What is cheap?
That's $4. Only.
$4?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These people sell 10, 15 baht, $4. I'm gonna say 5, but 4, that's fine.
I can't say no to that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get this
Okay.
and this one, and this one. $7 hairs. This is why you can't go wrong shopping at Broadacres. I love me some vintage jewelry, and this one is in great condition. I seen it last time I was here. I just didn't get a price on it because the gentleman was busy talking to somebody else. So this time I'm not missing out on it. Oh,
Yes, la señora.
gatitos. How much are these?
$3.
$3.
¿Cuánto?
No, esos no.
¿No compra baratos?
Es que el fósil es bien difícil de venderlo. Tengo que
Gracias.
hacer, ajá.
It's about 10:30 now, hardly anybody in view compared to before. This place is gonna gradually start getting back to normal, but it's gonna take some time. There's a lot of things that have happened, a lot of things that are being said. My place is to come and support, find things for myself that benefit my lifestyle and keep my business going. The gentleman earlier that stopped me, this is his place, him and his, well, you hear the story for yourself. It's pretty fun and fascinating.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am good.
Smells good, I can smell it.
Thank you. These are handmade, and this is my company. I started my company. So this is my scented joy. So these are made with all natural coconut wax. I choose to use the wood wax instead of your normal regular wax because it doesn't leave a big soot at the end, and it allows the candle to burn a whole lot more and a whole lot longer.
Are you gonna be here from now on or just trying this weekend out?
Right now we're just trying this weekend out to see what days would be better, but hopefully I'd like to be out here more often and
Yeah, it's
put my
pretty-
name out there.
It's pretty affordable too to run here. I've done it.
yeah,
I've done it as well.
Yeah,
I've been out here a few times.
She's actually doing it because she actually had an injury to where she couldn't work
So
anymore.
I had a gangling
yeah.
cyst right here, so unfortunately, and I'm right-handed, so unfortunately that has not allowed me to have a normal job or regular job. So I had to do something to make money because I live with my sister and I need to pay rent.
Well, good for you to
But so that's
not
why
limit
I
yourself
started
and
this
still do
company.
something. A lot of people just use that as, oh, I can't do anything, and
Yeah.
you're out here still trying.
Yeah.
So
And
props
he's
to
been
you.
helping
Good luck.
me, and he's gonna show me.
Yeah, he
how
stopped me
ways-
over here.
Yeah,
He asked me,
Yeah.
he's like, "Are you streaming?" I was like,
Yeah.
"No, I record for YouTube and share, you know, what people could come across or who people could come across,
Oh yeah.
you know."
And
Yeah,
also
and,
just so
and
you
let
know,
your
yeah.
viewers know that if they go on my website, so this is my website right here, is myscentedjoy.com. If you go on my website and put in the code word welcome20, you get
Welcome
Yeah,
20.
welcome 20.
You get an
20%
additional
off,
20% off.
Okay, welcome
On the
20.
order.
I'm Sonny.
I'm April. Nice
April,
to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
What's your YouTube name?
Sonny Las Vegas.
Sonny Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Okay.
I'll
I actually
put
think I have you on there. Yeah,
want-
I'll get one of the coconut and lime. That smelled good.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
like coconut.
Put change.
Alrighty then. It's a little warm out here, so I hope I don't ruin it.
Oh no,
with the heat.
They go in. It's 180 degrees before they start to melt.
180 degrees. Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Yeah. and,
Mention
you
that
know,
when you
and
talk to other people.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose to use coconut wax is because of that reason. With candles like this, you don't want to use like the paraffin wax. Paraffin wax are for ones that are like the standalone candles that you use like on a plate or if you're gonna sculpt them. That's what you use those for, not stuff like this.
They carry the essential oils very well. Don't have a nice smell, all that.
It does. When I was walking up right here, I could smell it.
Yeah.
Like with beeswax, you have to be careful what scents you use with them because beeswax has their own scent.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot of scents that you can use on top of a beeswax.
You're very knowledgeable on what you're doing. I've never heard anything about candles like that.
Because of her, she I didn't know too much about candles, and when she wanted to start this, I'm the one who came in and started learning, teaching her and doing all that. So
good. That's a good support system.
Yep.
Props to you too.
Even though I'm an ex-husband still, but
that's even awesomeness.
He's still paying my butt.
Yeah, I gotta be though.
But that's awesome that y'all could do that. You know how much horror stories I hear family members go through and strangers. So
yeah,
that's awesome that y'all could be civil. Well, thank y'all so much. I'm so glad to meet y'all. You're wonderful.
He still has a piece of my heart.
There's still a lot of places that are closed, but they'll be back because they still have their items in there. It's the second time finding one of these Zuka bags. Yeah, lights work. Ooh, the metal on there is hot. Has the tiger. I've sold these for over $100. Looks like the adhesive on the back has come undone. Even when it was busier, there was always things like this where they're empty, so it's very inexpensive to rent these spots out. You do want to make sure you get a spot that you don't have to be there Friday through Saturday. Some days is just one day and be loaded up during a certain time. So let's go check this place out over here, see what we could find. Great days ahead for sure.
I like this t-shirt for myself. It's crazy t-shirts out in Hawaii. Even has Hawaii on the left chest area. If I decide to sell it, it'll go for around $20 to $25. I like the whale tail. It kind of reminds me of Robert Weiland. And with the 12 pounds that I've lost in the last month and a half or 2 months, this fit me perfectly. I ended up wearing it at my vintage booth the following weekend, and I'll tell you more about that on the next video. I didn't notice something on this t-shirt that I'm going to show you right now. Under the S has a little labeling. Those go for around $25. I thought this was more of like a reprint modern one. This is a $3 rack, so if it's there next time, I'm going to pick it up. Billabong, I love this brand. I used to buy it a lot when I was slimmer, back when I was in Hawaii. And this is for myself. I like undershirts. I just feel comfortable with them and uncomfortable without them.
Come and check out my friends here. They got great deals and they have 2 spots right next to each other. Thank you. All right, see you next week.
Yeah, see you then.
See you.
Yeah, okay.
Drink water. Somebody was asking for these at my vintage booth last month. They're looking for the decoy ducks with the little stand thingy underneath. And boom, here it is. You never know what you're gonna find anywhere.
Let's go check out some jewelry from another vendor. There's a lot of empty spots. I ended up coming on a Saturday, not a Sunday. I recommend going on a Sunday if you have time. There's usually a lot more vendors. I'm looking for maker's marks. Sometimes you even find the original little stickers and tags that go along with vintage jewelry, even new jewelry. I don't just look for vintage, I do look for modern pieces that speak to me and know that my customer base will be into. Around a year and a half ago or two, Carrie, the Desert Mermaid, and I were here at this Broadacres Flea Market. we would take little breaks, go shopping around, get our legs going, and get some things to eat, sometimes even get each other drinks. So she had went to this one vendor that found some enamel pendants and came back and told me about them. I ended up going back and getting the rest of them. Within a few days over on NikNax, I had an auction 2 days back to back, and I made over $2,000. Ever since then, I've been more into vintage jewelry. There's a lot of pieces that I buy that often don't sell as fast as others, so you do want to look for maker's marks. Like I mentioned before, and will always mention, you want to use Google Lens if you don't know. And if you have a friend that does know more about these things that you could reach out to, ask if it's okay if you could send them photos from time to time. I do this for other people here in Las Vegas, and also in emails, people ask me about things, and I do my best to find research on it and share it back with them. I get why people don't like appraising things for other people, because different customers selling in auctions and in vintage booth is an entirely different price range scale compared to, say, eBay, Etsy, and so on.
How much are your things?
15 for everything? It's like $5 a piece, but
Sure.
take everything and do 15. You want a bag?
Yeah, please.
Okay, Thomas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been making it a point since they reopened to walk through every aisle if I have the time to see what vendors are out there for me for things that I like to resell. And as you can see, it's pretty sad. There's not as much people. It was so hot, I had to cool down with the cucumber and lemon cold drink. Next time, I'll just tell them to take it easy on the ice because it's cold already. Did I mention that they cost $8 for these drinks? I think it was worth it. It was nice and refreshing, and I definitely needed it. It was about 110 degrees out. This was the last vendor I ended up going to before the Broadacres Marketplace ended up closing down for a few months. In that video, I ended up receiving a comment saying I should have picked up these vintage multicolored stone grape clusters, parentheses, stone fruit. Using proper keywords for your listings, say on eBay, makes a world of difference. If you use basic keywords like alabaster grapes, you're going to find listings from 15 to 20, even 30. It's important to look at listings and compare why things sell more than the other. For example, again, on the stone fruit grapes, if you don't use stone fruit grapes, clusters, alabaster, trying to break down and learn about stones themselves brings value to items because these are what people are looking for. Think about people who don't resell and how they list things. That is, on the flip side, how I find things on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp that are not as pricey as reseller listings. So think about that when you're looking for things, and why it is important for you when you do listings online, using valuable words to go along with valuable items to get as much as you possibly can. Feel good news to share with you all. Mikey Bags of Money is like around, I think, 20,000 or more on his Facebook page. So if you're not following him, give him a follow. He's very active on there, and I am glad to have hung out with him the other day. We ended up going to Prem to buy some lotto tickets, which now is up to $750 million. A cash out value if you win, $338.6 million. That is a lot of money. And what would you do if you won the lottery? Tell me in the comments and we'll share that in the next video. Highlight question of the day came in this morning from Laurel Frazier 5320. I wish you had more videos. I am happy for this comment, and it came in again this morning. And I thought, wow, this is exactly what I'm talking about. When I could find something, a question, an item, and talk about it for 5, 10, 15 minutes. I always told myself, why don't you make these videos? And my wife, when I started YouTube and reselling back in 2017, she would tell me this. Not until the last few months, in my head, my mind, I have not been able to let go of certain ideas of content, like evergreen content, where I could just talk about items or a subject for that long. Kat the Nurse Flipper does it. Rachel Strickland, Cha-Ching King. If you know other ones that are similar to evergreen content, put them in the comments so other people could see them, and also follow them and learn from them as well. I am going to be adding these type of evergreen videos with you all very soon. And when I do it, I want to do it right. I know that I could be bouncing all over the place, and this is another thing that I'm learning, how to talk about things and not be so squirrely and not ricochet off every wall, with much more new additions to the channel that still keep it simple and enjoyable and a learning experience for you all. So thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you, Laurel, for this great question, and I look forward to creating that content for you all. I hope you're having an amazing week, and I hope you enjoyed this video so much that you hit the thumbs up button, you subscribed, and you also share it with your family and friends.